Hello everyone, this is Douglas E. Welch and this is a container garden update for A Gardener's Notebook. Here we are on a sunny Southern California day. Temperatures have risen back up again, so don't have to dress quite so warmly as we did before. Today we feel like we need a little more space in our container garden, so we're going to take these pots. We actually have two more of these bigger pots left. We're going to fit them up. Today I'm going to plant some lettuce for sure, and then we'll see what else happens as the day goes on. For more information, you can always visit the website, by the way, douglasewelch.com. Now, the first thing we have to do today is obviously get some soil into our pot here, so I'm going to throw my gloves on real quick. We're going to use this garden soil we got from the garden center. As I mentioned in the previous In the Garden video, I'm out of compost right now. I don't have enough to do everything I want to do, so we had to rely on purchased materials. Don't like to. I like to use stuff out of the garden as much as I can, but sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I actually put just a little bit of styrofoam in the bottom of this pot just to cover the drain holes and also take up a little bit of the space, because honestly we don't need to fill this entire pot with soil. It would actually be prohibitive. We're going to be growing stuff in the upper part of it anyway. Nothing we're doing has roots too deep, so that saves us a little money there in that we don't have to fill up the entire pot. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the bottom and I'm going to look at this container here. This is like one we have in the other pot. This is going to be our supplemental watering container. What I want to do is I want to put it right about at the level of the lip of the pot here. And what we're going to do is we're going to drill some holes. That's what I brought my drill out for. I'm going to drill some fairly small holes in the bottom of it. Helps if you have the drill pointed turning the right way. The other pot, I did this. I feel like I made the holes a little too big. So we're going with smaller holes and perhaps fewer of them. I think this is going to be 6 total in the bottom here. The nice thing is with a tight-fitting lid like this, it actually creates some vacuum in there, so it causes it to drain out even more slowly. So still got a little bit of soil to put in there yet. Add a little more to the bottom here. Just a tad more. Yeah, that's looking pretty good right there. Now we're just going to fill the rest of the container with soil and get it ready to go. Couldn't be easier. Okay, so what we have today is some leftover baby leaf lettuce seeds we had, and also some butter crunch lettuce. And I'm just gonna scatter them gently on the soil here. So, lettuce seeds are tough because they are so blasted tiny. So I'm gonna try and put a few out in my hand and see if I can just scatter them around. Put the baby leaf along the outside here. That's probably plenty of seed. I always have a trouble with overplanting, frankly. I always feel like I need to put in more seeds than I should, and then I have to thin them. Now the nice thing with baby leaf lettuce is, of course, as you thin, you can simply eat the results of your thinning. That always makes you feel a little less wasteful in your gardening, that is for sure. Let's see, I guess this is the butter crunch lettuce. And I'm going to kind of put it around the center of this pot here, if I can ever get the container open. I hope you like seeing all the warts and all of my gardening here. Sometimes you wonder how you get anything done. Okay. So you can see nicely that the other lettuce, because it's a mix, actually had a variety of different seeds in it. These are all the same color. And we're going to just sprinkle them right around the middle. Now, we're cool enough weather right now, although it is warmer right now, but warm I mean 70, not the 50-degree temperatures we were having. So this should be perfect for lettuce. It should be nice and warm, that the seed should germinate easily, but not so hot as to cause it to bolt once it starts to grow. So last year, my lettuce seeds went in a little late, and we had trouble with bolting. So it's good to know that I'm getting a little bit of a head start this time around. What I'm going to do too to cover these, you don't want to cover them very deep, so I'm just going to kind of do the old trick I've seen where you take your soil between the two hands and kind of rub them together just to give a nice light covering to those seeds. And then, of course, we will water them in, and we'll fill our container up with water actually too. So let's see here, let's do some little watering in here. Now, in a couple of days, I'm going to have a garden tip on how to make a sprinkling can out of one of these. This is not it, but I do want to show you that. It seems like a rather silly idea, something that anyone could do, but there are some tricks to making a milk jug gardening can work a little bit better. This, of course, I'm just doing it because I just want to soak these in, so I don't have to be too extra gentle with them. So basically doing that, and then we'll go ahead and we'll fill our container to add a little supplemental watering deeper down. And then I think, yeah, even now, yeah, with those smaller holes, it's going down much slower. I can't even perceive it going down, so that's good. We'll cap that off, and we'll water some more of these in. I'll probably come along and hit this with the hose a little bit too, on a fine mist, just again to settle everything into place. And that's about it for this container garden update. For more information, you can always visit the website douglasewelch.com. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like it, please click the like button. It really helps people discover my videos who may not have heard of me before. Until next time, keep digging.